Hello and welcome to all of our viewers from around the world. We have quite a game in prospect here, just waiting for the players to emerge, and we will be underway. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
And so, the distinctive sound of the UEFA Champions League anthem. We can have a look at them now. So it's away we go then. Walcott into opposition territory. Get a throw in. That's not going to go down too well with his teammates. Ramsey. So what now? And it's Coquelin. Alexis Sanchez. It's a loose ball. Coquelin pushes it out wide. Tries a through ball. It's Walcott! He's scored!
And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it.
Oh, super header, wonderfully acrobatic.
You know, it takes a lot of courage to do that, to throw yourself at the ball knowing you could catch a boot in the head. Well done, son. I think it's a goal that gives them great early impetus, and I think the coach will want him to use it and go and get a second now. It's not time to sit there.
He's had a shot! Looking to hit the front line. He's made sure that that won't get through. Coquelin pumps it upfield. Walcott passes it through. Now the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Fires it in low. Walcott! Decent enough try.
Well, if he hopes to do better than that, he's got to work on his technique and his timing. The contact wasn't right there, so there wasn't much chance of success.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Either side really getting hold of the ball. He's tried one. Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Mesut Ozil did exceptionally well to control that and get the shot away, and he generated excellent power too. That should encourage another effort or two.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Long and direct. Who's going to make this theirs? Cazorla. So still just a goal between them. Cazorla. Walcott. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Looks to slip it through. Good ball. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Cazorla. And it's Dominguez. Tries a through ball. Dominguez. Alexis Sanchez. Walcott. Koscielny. Ramsey. Played in with accuracy. Demanding a quick ball here. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Passes it through. Walcott. Wonderful quick feet. It's Alexis Sanchez! And he's lifted it over.
That was a very decent shot from distance. You know, a little less strength and it might have just dipped under the bar. Good effort though.
Looks to slip it through, and he's onside. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. And it's Leandro Salino. Chip through. Keeper's ball. Monreal. He's in! Walcott! Really well taken goal. And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, for me, you can't fault the keeper there. The effort went in at the widest possible point off the upright. Nothing he could do.
Flamini. And it's Sanchez. There is the final whistle. And the manager heads down the tunnel, swathed in satisfaction. His team have carried out his instructions to the word, and they have got their win. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
I think it's all about setting the right tone at the start of the match, and if you can back that up with an early goal, it just energises everybody, the whole performance, and I think they were certainly more fluid as a result of the early goal.
So a warm welcome to you all. We will be underway very shortly once all the pleasantries are complete. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
The instantly recognisable sound of the UEFA Champions League anthem, the perfect backdrop to this eagerly awaited night of European football. The lineups we've just been given. gets things running. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I'm going to go with the dynamic Jackson Martinez, an accomplished finisher we all know with either foot too, and a striker who's blended his power and pace into a real potent force.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. And it's Azar. Lovely close control. What an adventurous run from a defender. It's Pedro! Another chance! Goal!
And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it.
He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
Terry. Raspinaqueta. It's Diego Costa. Looks to slip it through. Well, they can break here. Cesc Fabregas looking for options. Oscar with the ball through. He has done it! And already they're looking to run away with it.
Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground and delivered beautifully on match day. At 1-0, this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Ivanovic. Fabregas. Azar. Ivanovic. That's a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Brahimi pumps it upfield. Jackson Martinez! That's superb from Jackson Martinez! Right back in the game!
Oh, that was a close call, but for me, he timed his run to absolute perfection there to stay just onside, and he's still a lot to do, you know, but I think he's tucked that away really well.
Porto get themselves back into contention.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Oscar spreads it wide. Halfway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Tries a through ball. Quaresma. Surely, and the ball's come out. Played out to the wing. Oh, that's neat. Hazard. Danilo looks it towards the front. Juan Quintero plays it long. Brahimi. It's Brahimi! Casemiro. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. So off we go once more. Pedro. Doing well down the right, but he's left himself in need of support. It's Asa! And that certainly packed a punch. Now it's Oscar. Lobs it in gently. Clears it out of harm's way. Matic gets it back. Martins Indy does well there. Alert. Oscar. Oscar! Azar. Now it's Martinez. Brahimi, and shoots! And that really should have hit the net.
Well, he was in such a great position in front of goal, and you'd expect him to score from there, but somehow he's missed it.
Who's going to make this theirs? Martins Indy gets into the right position to intercept. Danilo tries a long pass towards the front. Spoon forward. Begovic, a great piece of goalkeeping. It's a corner. Keeper absolutely berating his defenders.
Well, those defenders should be blaming themselves, really. That was very, very slack work from them, and he has good reason to be angry. And that defence really does need to be berated.
Keeper's got good distance on that. The final whistle. Well, whatever the shortcomings on either side, it was a great game to watch, just one between them. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
I think it's all about setting the right tone at the start of a match, and if you can back that up with an early goal, it just energises everybody, the whole performance, and I think they were certainly more fluid as a result of the early goal.
The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
So the players and officials stand tall for the anthem. So the two starting lineups. Off we go then. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, I think it'll have to be England's #1, Joe Hart. When Lionel Messi calls you phenomenal, you know you're doing a lot right. When one of the greatest speaks in those terms, I think enough said.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Goalless at the moment. It's Fernandinho. Driving on, he could shoot here. De Bruyne gets it back. Can he find a finish now? He's scored!
That's always a great sight, you know, on a football pitch. Nimble-footed, show great balance and a really cool head to finish. And that kind of dribbling is really smart.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Look, we know they're in control now, but they can't let their concentration drop, not one bit.
Is there any support? He might not need it. Just off target.
But when he struck that, he must have thought it was going in. Such are the margins of success and failure in this game. That was so close.
Yaya Toure gets it back. De Bruyne, ball's loose, who's getting there? Sanya. Nicely measured pass. Lovely feet. Aguero. It's Aguero! He has done it! 2 to the good. They have breathing space.
Sommer perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Here we go again then. Sanya. Yaya Toure. That always looked inevitable. The defence dealt with that really well. Sterling. Silva. Now it's Aguero. Sterling passes it through. Clears it out of harm's way. Fernandinho, De Bruyne, surely, they are rampant, and the lead is 3, it is surely done. The contact was crisp and clean, that was just a rocket.
Oh, the contact was fantastic, right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
Sanya. Has he found his man? Gets it, and now what? It's in!
Raphael just stayed on the right side of the defender there. I thought he showed wonderful patience, great experience to just make sure he didn't drift offside, and I just thought all round it was very intelligent play.
Deftly done. Nicely worked. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Fernandinho. Kolarov. And it's Sterling. Tries a through ball. Oh, taken with style! Jim, your thoughts?
Well, we've just seen intelligent football from intelligent footballers. That's honed on the training ground and lovely when it comes off on match day.
Xhaka. And the referee brings it to a close. A great day for attacking football. The artists have painted their pretty pictures. Only one team in it. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Oh, listen, if you've got that kind of power and that kind of pace in your team, I think you'll plough through most teams. Those central areas tend to be very congested, lots of traffic going on, but it wasn't a problem for them.
Ground that barely needs an introduction, the Grand Theatre for many a footballing drama. Welcome to the Theatre of Dreams, Old Trafford. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
The instantly recognisable sound of the UEFA Champions League anthem, the perfect backdrop to this eagerly awaited night of European football. We can have a look at them now. De Gea keeps goal. Smalling, Blint, Darmian, Ashley Young, Schneiderlin, Schweinsteiger, Rooney, Juan Mata, Memphis Depay, Martial tasked with leading the line. Smalling. Luis Gustavo. Tries a through ball. So what now? Rooney. Martial. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Martial. A chance! Martial! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead.
Benalio maybe was unsighted by his own defence there. Just look at the way the ball sneaked through that defensive line, and I don't think he could pick it up until it was way too late.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Manchester United making the ideal start. It is something to build on.
Well, they've managed to get their noses in front early because they've been much quicker out of the stalls. They've set a high tempo and intensity and look as though they want it much more at the moment.
Now the cross. That's not going to find its target. Teresic. Looks like a good ball through. Looks to slip it through. And he's straight offside. Now it's Rooney. Teresic. Luis Gustavo. And it's Rodriguez. Luis Gustavo. Teresic. Luis Gustavo with the ball through. Is it in?
Well, that was a really awkward one for the goalkeeper to deal with.
Luis Gustavo. Goes long and forward. And it's Luis Gustavo. Tries to dink it in. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Pumps it forwards. And he's onside. Teresic. Blint knocks it towards the front. Martial. Out to the left it goes. Memphis Depay. Nicely controlled. Into opposition territory. Memphis Depay. And that's been repelled. Teresic. Schneiderlin charges in. And it's Memphis Depay. Deftly done. Up for a header! Well, he would surely have scored there more times than not. Here we go again then. Manchester United carry a one-goal lead into the second half. Luis Gustavo. Schweinsteiger. Rooney. Martial. Here it is now, surely! Oh, terrific run to latch onto it, but the finish is all wrong. Ricardo Rodriguez. Smalling. Schneiderlin. And it's Juan Mata. Tries a through ball. Must score! Memphis Depay. Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, gorgeous from Juan Mata! Two to the good! They have breathing space! He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert to it. It's fantastic.
Luis Gustavo. They really are proving themselves to be solid all over the field. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. Luis Gustavo Pings it out wide. Passes it through. Ricardo Rodriguez beats the offside trap. And he's there to hoof it away. Manchester United still 2-0 up and looking now to see it through. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again.
Well, I think it was a little difficult for him to pick exactly the right option there. There were so many in the box. I don't think we should be totally surprised that he actually went for the shot in the end.
Can he deliver? Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Luis Gustavo. Looks like a good ball through. Keeper's ball. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Manchester United did it. Terrific team effort to satisfy both the boss and the fans. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
I think when we look back at that, the early goal proved so decisive. I think scoring when they did just gave them that element of control and confidence, and that proved key.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.